Hey you guys, welcome. It is Clary Berry and we're here again with the Divine Feminine reading. As usual, this is a general reading. Take what resonates and ditch what doesn't. Please try to remember this can be the Divine Feminine part of your relationship or the part of yourself, inside of yourself. So let's jump right in, shall we? It's time to take action in reverse. So might be that it's going to be time to take action soon rather than right this very second. Okay, but see, we have our new moon in Aries, which again, we did have a new moon in Aries last March. And remember, I love that this comes up. We talked about how big this new beginning was. Take the time to look back, over the past month, almost precisely, what have you been starting? What have been your urges? How have you been redefining yourself? Okay. No, not a few weeks. So where's your motivation? Where is it taking you? Are you fighting against the flow, the tides? Again, in reverse, hello from heaven. Okay, so be on the lookout here. This is beautiful. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessing. This reminds me of when I was 12 and my grandfather died. I was very upset at first, a lot of crying, and then I had some time by myself. And then I really felt like, in a way, I didn't even miss him. He was in my heart. He was right there, right here with me, even if I couldn't see him or, touch him or talk to him. So, but the feeling was there. It's kind of that sort of an element. Things are helping us. Our ancestors, our angels, our God is helping us. The universe, however you want to phrase this. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worry. Worry and fear right now are the trap. That's the big trap right now. So much, apparently to worry about. And I say, if you can't do anything about it, if you can't control it, then why worry? Don't worry about it. Look at the purple, and the brown also matches here. You're too enmeshed in the situation. So step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. You need a more spiritual view. Stay open. Again, ask for help. Ask for help. Ask for protection. That could be your first action. Your first action today. What other actions? Make a list. Make a list of your actions. What's been going on lately? Okay. So I think, there's a little bit of possibly wibble wobble. Maybe the flip flop. Somebody's doing a little bit of that flip flopping in ways, whether it's games with communication, again, just this worry and this fear, maybe not being able to get a hold of your person or something of this nature. Okay, it's like there's a hold, there's a pause on where you want, I think, that pleasure side of it to be. And this might be of your life in general. Okay, the purpose that is driving us is really important, and a lot of this is in Aquarius. Our Mars is in Aquarius right now. So it's kind of like communication, this social energy, always this new and, unusual things that were ideas, progressivism, getting things happen, making it happen, starting in a whole new way. Okay. And you might have a lot of ideas on how you want to move forward right now. And, it's this great matter of follow through. But unless you, again, kind of pinpoint the right exact, maybe mantra, like maybe you need to take some time and pinpoint, the correct mantras. Again, the mantras for your law of attraction work, they always want to be in the positive and in the present tense. Never I will, never I'm going to. It's always about, that, and keep your focus on it. Just even more visualizations here, getting into, that imagination a little bit more, feeling, what you're going to feel. smelling what you're going to feel, like doing, like getting that excitement of getting there. Really allowing yourself to kind of write a rich perspective here. Think of a rich background, all the details, the big, the little. Just allow your mind to wander with that, and then slowly work towards it. Getting this energy, like, yes, maybe cleaning out houses, and yes, maybe cleaning out these old cobwebs in the mind, reading, learning, growing, writing, using your discussion and your communication as a tool to bring you deeper and higher, okay? So, yeah, you're dealing with some big issues, and again, like big concepts and big views, of the world and how you want to interact in it. And just so much of this Aquarius energy is coming through for our drive, for our Mars. Okay, our drive is to, it kind of can sometimes be like do more, see more people, talk to more people, have more fun, but it's also the new ideas and the new changes. And, it's kind of like, you watch out for me, I'll watch out for you. Like, we got this. In a way, it can be kind of anti-authoritarian. Okay, just a note there. So our moon also, we've been talking about Aquarius in Mars, but also our moon is in Aquarius. So again, it's more intellectual than it is emotional. Okay, it's, again, seeing your life already in a new way, in a way that fits with where you want to go. Remember, you get to keep, everything on course. You get to choose the life of abundance. And again, if you want to learn about the law of attraction, I've got a whole playlist on it. Also the shadow work, okay? The holistic law of attraction and the shadow work are also in my program, plus the inner child healing. That's available at claryberry.com. It's time to get witchy here. Get with your gemstones, get with your oils, pull out your recipes, organize your ingredients. Like, this is all about you, and it needs to start with you and your life and who you are. Who are you? Do. Okay, it's like that. Okay, we are getting really deep. There's a potential to get really deep and to get really, really knowledgeable and to be a leader. And part of our fresh start this spring, I know everybody's like 2020. Do not talk bad about 2020. If you're here, if you're watching this, you're doing okay, okay? And you will do okay. And I believe in you. And I believe that you're called here for a deeper purpose. I believe you have deeper purposes even that you realize right now that you just need to kind of figure out and allow yourself to express yourself to yourself. Okay, if that kind of makes sense. The divine feminine is getting a lot of feminine energy right now. So it's like delve into it, delve into the intuition side of it, delve into, again, organizing your thoughts, organizing your dreams, putting together, I don't know about you guys, but I'm a big, like, binder person. I just always seem to have these things lying around. From the boys' stuff, so I'll have this binder for this or this binder or folders, keeping your paperwork. And it's just like kind of this organization, but making it cute and being creative and imaginative and grouping things together, in a cute artistic way, allowing for, any of the kids to kind of shine in that way as well. Okay. But yeah, it's kind of this fun comes through when you really know who you are, and when you're really sticking up for who you are, when you're really following through with who you are and learning more and growing more and healing more, cleansing more. Okay, so it's kind of like things are going seemingly really well here. This is really positive. Okay, of course, we always watch out for that ego, watch out for that blame that might come through. Okay, but overall, we're in this together. There's definitely this group kind of energy. Let's take two more here. We got the divine child again. We got this the other day. Okay, You have to release yourself of any of, this, I know exactly how things are going to go. I know exactly what's going on. There's too many mysteries to claim that we have all the answers, and looking for answers in a different way. It's like right now, lately, I don't know about you guys, but a lot of people are like, okay, a bunch of this and this and this and that. And again, if it's not something I can control, if it's to me in a way trivial, I'm not going to spend my energy on it. So it doesn't bring me down. I don't allow it to bring me down. And in a way, we shield the children from these things. Sometimes we can shield ourselves. And I'm not saying stay in ignorance by any way, shape, or form. It's also about knowing, being able to figure out the truth, being able to be smart and get to the truth of the matter. Again, honing your intuition in any sense of the form is going to help you in every sense of the form. When your intuition, when you're better as a person, you carry that with you everywhere as long as you're alive. So that's why it's really important, to be investing in these self-improvement, avenues and ideas, things that you can understand, things that you can talk about, learning about history, even anthropology, like we always talk about. Really getting deep again, and it is knowledge, and it is, but it's also this wild connection. Wilderness, any kind of getting, the walks, hikes, camping, laying in the grass, sitting in the grass. Obviously, make sure it's a clean spot. Watch out for poison ivy if you guys have that where you live. And going out and playing, having fun together, having fun by yourself if you have to. Starting this new energy where you can't be bothered again for any negativity. You are rising above it. You don't allow that for yourself. What you accept, you allow. And now you're not allowing it for yourself. It's not about anybody else. It's not about blaming anybody else. It's saying, I, blank, whatever your name is, am no longer accepting anything less than respect. And if it's not there, you walk away. You just don't engage. No matter what it is. I'm not saying that even is about the twin flame, but it could be in different instances. Could be, any type of anger with anyone. Okay? And there's ways and tools like this. And with our shadow work, we can do our shadow work. Your hands are not tied here in any way, shape, or form. Okay? This is about going deep. This is about starting anew. Okay? And being so connected that you are a leader. Be creative, okay? Allow this new outlook, these new outlooks, and this urge to see things, to feel things, to feel yourself in a new way. If you want to go for a ride, I'm telling you, get in there and do that inner child healing. See things in new ways. Get this old stuff out of there. It's like, as long as you're moving forward, as long as you're trying to get better, you're not going to get worse. Otherwise, if you don't do anything, you're going to be stuck. You're not stuck. You're enjoying the ride here. It's all part of the deal, okay? You're going somewhere. You really are. You're only stuck if you think you're stuck, and you're too busy dreaming up new ways of, changing the world, being happy, understanding yourself, living your life, period, what you're here for. Okay, what you do on a daily basis and who you influence, and what your standards and your morals are. Okay, again, you're too enmeshed in this situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine, more than fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. It is coming up to be a time where we are needing to take action. Not only is it a month since our very important new moon in Aries that we have here too, we are having a new moon come in about a week. Okay, so it'll be a new moon in Taurus, I believe. But again, now it's about these new ideas, but we're also releasing. We're in a release. Okay, so we're cheating ourselves and we're having a lack of imagination. Okay, again, we need to add this imaginative factor, add this freedom factor to your imagination right now. Okay, you're cutting yourself off. Again, you're cheating yourself in some way by not thinking that you believe something. You haven't done enough shadow work. Your beliefs are incorrect about yourself or about something, about your love or your twin flame possibly. You need to, again, only be focusing on the things that you want to see. That's just how you get better, okay? You have to be progressive. You have to match this energy. You have to be bold. You have to allow yourself to really get into this and see yourself in a new way, as your identity is changing with everything that's going on. Whole new ball game, whole new world. And believe it's coming fast. Believe it's coming fast. Believe what you want. Believe the healing. Believe you're getting somewhere, and you will. Okay? Try something new. If you keep doing the same thing, guess what? You're going to get the same results. Okay? Again, go to the Shadow Work playlist. Go to the Twin Flames Talks playlist. I have some videos in my description box below. You want to make sure and watch those. Okay? Watch all of the playlists. Get the program, and you will come into union. You gotta believe it. You gotta put some oomph behind it. You gotta put some energy, some belief. Sometimes you show the universe, what's important to you. Your currency is an energy that backs up what you're willing to do. And by acting again in new ways and allowing ourselves to get to new depths of healing and new understandings of the holistic law of attraction, it is changing things so fast. Okay? Absolutely capable of changing the world from the inside out. Okay? A little bit more here. So, yeah. Again, with our drive needs to be focused on the spirituality. Okay? The spirituality of the relationship. Okay? Because this is our 7, right? This is the mysticism behind it. This is the new life is wrapped up in the work. In the seeing things in this new way and understanding this can be, an enterprise. This can be something that becomes something else for you. Okay, your healing is beyond. I always say it's beyond you. It's beyond you. It is you. It's beyond you. Again, here we have this idea. It's what we're doing, what we want to do, where our pleasure lies. What is making us happy? We've got to go. You go on a journey every day. Even if you're stuck in your house, you're still going on a journey. You're still traveling through time and dealing with issues. You know what I mean? But are those issues getting out of hand, becoming, something? Is your drive here and your aim for pleasure? Is it healthy? Is it forward thinking? Again, might be allowing yourself to, think about how you accept pleasure in your life. Because sometimes we can have blockages in that sort of a sense. Okay? Sometimes we just need to follow our heart and really allow our, our thoughts and our emotions, like our beliefs, to kind of guide you. And because it'll start coming through in how we relate and how we talk to our person. And again, the more spiritual you can be when you connect with them. Not in a showy way, just truly having, all the things we learn here, the spiritual work, the inner healing, the shadow work, all of it, even the holistic law of attraction, being able to be clear, have a clearer picture, and be able to look in the mirror. And when you get that reflection back from your person, you're not surprised because because of the effort that you put into who you are. Okay? So again, direct solutions here. 2. Okay, embrace the feminine energy. Embrace it. Okay, I'm going to do a couple of videos, actually a little mini series on how to balance the divine masculine and divine feminine energies to achieve union, how to be a boss babe. But this is very much, this divine femininity that we have, and balancing out, this is why we have to do, the work too, because we have, a partner that is very much in the 3D, I don't want to be like, in the 3D on a deeper level, because we're all here, and the 4D. But we, over time, we work with it, and we flow, we ebb and we flow, okay? But it's about staying on purpose, having that goal and following through with your actions and actually having those experiences, actually having those mystical, wonderful spiritual experiences, not just giving it lip service and saying, yeah, I'll do it. Or, yeah, I'm going to keep on just doing the same thing I always do and wish for the best. Like, oh, I've had some, communication, so I'm just going to keep on doing, okay. It's being brave kind of enough to push the cart down the hill, to make it happen. You have to take that responsibility for yourself and know that it's you, and you're gonna get what you have given yourself. What you get what you give. So where are you headed? You have to know where you're headed. You have to know how you're going to get there. You have to know how you're going to survive on the way. You are all over it. You're all over the proverbial journey here, okay? Because you're paying attention to the spiritual side. And again, we have our bubble. I always like to leave with the bubble. Don't forget to bless yourself, protect yourself, whatever entities or energies that you personally feel comfortable. Sometimes it's just love, or the spirit of love and light energy. Sometimes, it's specific angels or God, or, Yeshua or whoever. So stay, it's keeping this connection, with this higher divinity, of course. And always keeping that in mind, again, before making any decisions, or even before I like to, I would think about it, especially if you have a more rocky, recent past with your twin flame, to kind of do some of this stuff, raise that energy, go to Mood Boosters on playlist here on YouTube, raise that energy before you take action, before you communicate, before you get together, before you even, when you're just imagining, because there's a lot of pleasure coming through. So we may be really focused on the pleasure right now and thinking about the pleasure and imagining the pleasure. And that's a good thing to do. I mean, there's no shame in that. I don't want you to feel, bad about anything like that. Now if you do, then don't do it. And I'm not saying you have to, but there's that grounded, down to earth, again, kind of magical, creative, fun. Use your imagination, just play, let it flow, let it grow, learning through play, learning through learning, and also through introspection and through meditation. But really, I'm getting, ancient text and learning through nature and learning through art, learning through expression, this progressive idea. Doing whatever it takes and keeping the ball rolling again. Everything works together, in your life. If you notice common themes, you may notice something that you're watching corresponds to something that is happening, or vice versa. And when that synchronicity starts to happen more and more, you're in a really good, kind of a good place there. Okay, so again, keep this feminine side. Again, we'll watch the communication videos, because it's going to kind of talk about this, what it means, the differences between the divine masculine and the feminine when it comes to communication and how we deal with that. And, obviously we have the whole idea of men are from Mars, women are from Venus, and we have to admit there's a lot to that, not only biologically somewhat, but also in the social conditioning is really where a lot of that lies. So for us to navigate our roles, as the divine feminine, it really takes some special know-how and communication and I don't want to say manipulation, but navigation, I guess you could say. And it's something that I think guys and the divine masculine energies are taught more at a young age, and they're socially conditioned more, so they have a little bit more kind of confidence in that area. And then with divine feminine, it's kind of like, there's some really outdated ideas out there in the past, and with the elder people, that have ever given us advice in the past, and there's just all of these issues. And there's also the divine wounded feminine issues. So again, stay tuned for the next couple of videos. It's going to be again on the Twin Flames Talks playlist. So if you missed the videos and you just want to go there and check it out, but stay hungry, stay focused. Again, keep the bubble of goodness and love and protection, and energy and evolution, enlightenment around you. Stay on this wise side, even though you're similar to a child in ways, because maybe of your focus or your play or your attitude, you're still, it's like that wise old soul, you still are really being spiritually wise is like the most important thing. So that's what I'm going to leave you guys on. Much love, many blessings. Take care. I will see you very, very soon with more videos. So stay tuned. Make sure and hit the bell. Appreciate it. All the likes, subscribe, shares, comments, etc. And you can, as usual, find everything that I talk about, the program, the personal readings, the packages, and everything else, all of the links to my social media at claryberry.com. And again, that's right down there in the description box below. You can just go click it. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks so much again. Take care. Much love, many blessings, and I'll talk to you soon.